Yeah, I know. Da-da-da. What he finna say now? He always talking? Yeah, I know. I'm always standing on necks. All I am is just a mirror and a scale. You mad at the reflection? Punch it. You mad at the scale? Take out the batteries. But it's not going to change the blemishes in your life. It's not going to change the weight that's in your life. It's not. Nah, you want to get used to that. Make some changes. You don't like what you see, change it. Perspective are either passports or prisons in your life. Keep that in mind. Perspective it can be a passport or a prison. It's all up to you. You look at your job and say, oh man, my job is just a little too much, it's so irritating. Or reflect on the fact that you're paying bills and you got some sense of responsibility. You build up a resume. That's a thought. Oh, my spouse getting on my nerves and all this type of stuff. Well, if it's a woman, you should be thankful that you got somebody that's working with you, that's putting up with you, because as of right now, you're a mess, big bro. Miss ma'am, saying for you. You saying, dogging that man out, saying he's trash, he this, he that, and the other, but when your mom was in the hospital, he was present. Yeah, he was present. When you need, when in the winter when that snow was heavy, he was present. When you're doing your random spring cleaning, right. So yeah, I do want to talk to my fighters real quick. All these up and coming fighters is doing their thing. I do want to breathe on you guys real quick, because a lot of individuals that's in the field, boxing, MMA, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, whatever they're doing, Muay Thai, whatever your field is, even football, basketball, soccer, whatever you guys are into, sports related, combat sports, you guys gotta understand that you guys gotta train. Y'all celebrate y'all victories and be like, oh man, if you're still competing, if you still of age, you need to get back to the lab. Take a few days off, get back to the lab. Some of you guys be looking up the latest Instagram workouts to do, and that's cute, but workouts always boil down to strength training. We all know what strength training is. Simple as that. We all love to do it. Unilateral training. That's a thing. I noticed that people, I know some people that I've trained or I worked with, they'll show me how strong they are, but then functional training, they don't have it. Cognitive training, they don't have it at all. I mean, unilateral training, single leg type of drills, they trash. A lot of you guys be, and then you don't have nobody's correcting you or telling you, because I have plenty of individuals I run across from Detroit all the way through St. Louis, and it's always the same thing. Now, I know we don't train like this. Stability training seems foreign to you. Doing workouts on the bazoo balls is foreign to you. When you're doing the certain workouts, whatever your baseline is of what you want to exceed, just make that workout a little bit more challenging. If you're good at doing squats, do squats on the bazoo ball. Add some resistance to it. Add a little weight into it. Put one leg up. Drills like that, or change direction. All that stuff is important. If you think about it, a lot of fighters or anybody that's in combat sports, all that speed comes from what? Your ankle, right? Your ankle, your knee, and your hip, right? So if you think about triple extension, that's what? Your ankle, your knee, and your hip. If that's not aligned, you don't have triple extension, you're not going to be able to explode or take off as quick as you need to. We don't understand the importance of training our Achilles, training our ACL, training our tibia, training your quad. It's not just your quads, your hamstrings is a thing. Glutes is a thing. Fourth production. All this stuff is important, but we don't hop on here and talk. And you guys so wrapped up with the attention, the views, the likes. You better focus on your training. Your real training behind closed door when the camera's not on. Train as if the camera's on you 24/7. Your nutrition counts. Who you hang around counts. What you watch, that counts. That count. We'll be dedicated on social media, but based on your diet says otherwise. Based on who you around says otherwise. A lot of you guys have promising careers to be something phenomenal, and yet you guys gonna piss it away because the guys that you hang around is gonna get you locked up. The guys you hang around gonna have you wrapped up with some type of environment that compromises who you are as a person. But y'all want to be down. You want to be the cool kid. Some of you guys are athletes. Be an athlete. You can't be an athlete and a gangster. You can't be an athlete with illegal guns, a stolen car. Why are you guys doing that? Why do you guys think that stuff is trending? Why do you guys think that stuff is so important? I know so many guys who have promising careers that be on the verge of taking off, actually getting out the hood, getting in a better environment. You're going to take your mama, your daddy, your grandparents, hard-earned money, and it's going to get tricked off all because of your pride, all because of your arrogance. A lot of these fighters need to take speech classes because that's important. Your publicist can't speak for you all the time. You got to know how to articulate your thoughts and your points. You guys need to focus on your attitude, because your attitude determines your altitude, and they mean that. It wasn't just a school saying that sounded good. That, once again, it's just like a flat tire. Either you're going to change or you're not going to go nowhere. A lot of you guys subject yourself to self-inflicted things, and it's everybody else's fault. You guys going to have to really start thinking about what's important. Who you really care about and who you love. It's going to tell me all what you need to know. I'm going to know that by your diet. Because your fat tells me neglect. Your muscle tells me discipline. So the stronger you are in resisting that temptation, the stronger you are when it comes to not letting your emotions lead, the stronger you are when it comes to you not sacrificing the start over effect all over again. How you spend your money, how you spend your time, who you spend your time with plays a big role. Who's pouring into you? That plays a big role, because some of you guys didn't have none of these friends until they found out you was a boxer, or you was an MMA fighter, or you was maybe the quarterback, or you was the point guard, or whatever field that you're in. And now all of a sudden, everybody who never came around you, that never supported you, that never believed in you, all of a sudden are human mascots. And now they cheering you on. Now they coming to all your games. They're not coming to your practice. They're not giving you a ride to your practice. They're not helping you with none of the equipment. They're not even supporting you in your fundraiser. But they showing up for yeah, this is my guy. This is my girl. This is my sis. This is my bro. This is my sis. This is my bro. Yeah, I work with this person. This person come to my barbershop. You ain't never put the time or energy into them before. But all of a sudden you see they on the rise. But if they somebody, you want to make yourself invalid. A lot of you guys are bogus. Y'all bogus. Y'all don't support them in general. Y'all have such a misconception when it comes to the attention factor. It's just like high school. You want to act as if that person's, oh, you the cool kid, such like the jock, not do all of that other stuff. But really support. When I see support, I hear people like, man, I support mine. No, you support it when it's trending. You support when they actually up. You don't support when they're on the verge. You didn't support them when it was at Pop Warner. You didn't support them when it was an amateur. You didn't support them when they was on a losing streak. When the team, when the fighter, when the person seeing the elevate a little bit more, now here you are. Best dressed, eats the best outfit on. Sketchy. Yeah, it's pretty sketchy. And a lot of you guys who are prayer-based, y'all don't pray over y'all fighters. Y'all athletes, football players, soccer players, y'all don't pray over them at all. Because guess what? The more popular limelight they get into, guess what they'll get exposed by? The enemy. And it's going to set them up. It's going to be people or drugs or the environment. That's going to tear them down. And we know through history, especially for men, young men, pride, women, and drugs tear them down. This is why we got to teach our young men boundaries. We have to teach them how to apologize when a woman says no. She actually means no. That extra manipulation, peer pressure is not a thing. You want a case, young man? Because that's what you're going to get. Don't think because you this athlete or this draft pick that you got here. If a woman says no, she means no. Period, point blank. I don't care what she did. I don't care what she insinuated. I don't care what she texted you. And women the same way. Some of you guys, if y'all get rejected by a man, don't later on try to tear his life down because he embarrassed you. If you wouldn't have been outside, none of this stuff would be like that to begin with. But we don't think that far. We don't think that far. The weather's getting nice. This is where you're going to see a whole bunch of random scandals. And I hope and pray, and I pray over this constantly, that people who put themselves out here don't tell half stories. And he grabbed me, he touched me. No, he didn't. He been checking. Y'all been messing around for a while. You found out he was trying to mess with your sister or your friend or your niece or whoever it is or your mom, and now you want justice. So now your immaturity, now your embarrassment caused you to go have your cousins and that young man get into some trouble. Somebody's gonna lose a life, another person gonna lose their freedom. All because of what? You don't have no self-control? Big brother, same for you. Y'all be playing and thinking this stuff is cute while being promiscuous and endangering yourself. You're shortening your lifespan. You'll believe what a faith, it don't seem like it. If you're on the verge of trying to get out the hood, it don't seem like it. You know, you guys go into a nice suburban area, you can see the grass. You can tell by the grass. You can tell by the mailbox that they take care of that environment. You can tell by the communication. When you walk into the stores, you don't see no littering because they're respecting their value themselves. So when you think about your life, your diet, your brain, your heart, what's around there that you've been littering? Because you've been littering when it comes to either your emotions, your pride, your ignorance, your arrogance, your way of thinking. You've been littering, and you are really lowering your own property value because you want attention, because you want to be cool, you want to be hip. Nah, what's cool? Going to school, keeping the GPA up, going to college, getting a trade, staying out the trouble, not being caught up in none of these scandals, putting yourself out here as a prostitute, Miss Ma'am. That's not a thing. That's not cool. Men putting themselves out here like they drug dealers. You got a 2-parent household. Your mom is a doctor and your dad's a lawyer. You lying, sir. People have a way of making themselves thinking they're more than who they are. And that bothers me so much. And then when I address people face to face, because this is who I am, I'll jump on your page, jump in your DMs, or catch you in public and tell you about yourself. Stop talking about the struggle this, the struggle that. At all. You got a pool in the back of your house. Your parents have a lovely career. They both made 6 figures. What are you talking about? You rapping about a gang life that you don't live. You guys talking about a gang life that you don't live. Only gang life you live is on a rap song. Only street life you live is playing Call of Duty. Playing Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, and you guys thinking popping pills make you a street dude. A lot of you guys got this Malibu Most Wanted type of life, a rich lifestyle, but you want to go in the streets and sell drugs that you don't need, smoke drugs that you don't even need. A lot of you guys take advantage of who you are as a person. And you think the street code, if you not even in the streets, who in their right mind just want to lower their value, act like they're stupid, reduce their self-esteem for attention? I don't know why that seems to be a thing. And then us leaders, people that's 35 and up, should be like literally guiding some of these individuals. But nope, we trying to dress like them. We trying to walk like them. We trying to talk like them. We trying to go to the same parties they go to. Who's the big brother? Who's the father? Who's the uncle? Because uncles and aunties acting like they're brothers and sisters. The leadership is trash now. Everybody be saying, yeah, man, you know, I look out for my... But because your little homie is cool or trending, you trying to keep up with him because you was somebody in 2006 or 96, and now you had a rap career or a football career or a boxing career, and due to an ankle injury or somebody got pregnant or you got pregnant, you're not valid no more. So I'm going to live vicariously through this person by helping them make dumb decisions. That's embarrassing. That says a lot about who you are as a person. If I care and value anybody in my circle, I'm not going to give them a gun, drugs, or put them in a situation where they can lose their freedom or their safety can be put on the line. Why would I do that? If you love your spouse, your friends and family members, you'll take care of your weight. If you really value Christ, you'll be more obedient. You'll surrender.